Third topic.
Final segment today is a topic I like to call how you gonna hate from outside the club you can't even get in. This ties into our way too early top 25s with a Chris Brown reference in the year of our Lord 2025. I sent y'all a Heat Check CBB tweet that accumulated all the way too early top 25s. Granted, the tweet's about a week old at this point. Some things have changed, but I want you to call your shot, look at the top 25s, and tell me what team that is not represented are you in on as a top 25 team this year?
Mm.
And this, you can use some theoreticals, some hypotheticals to your advantage on this one, where it's like, oh, if this team adds players X, Y, and Z who they're trending toward or something, then they're a top 25 team in my eyes.
Amen. Preach.
Would you like me to kick us off?
Yes.
Yes.
What if I told you there was a team that was going to start Trey Holloman, that was going to start Paul McNeil, that could add Darion Reed and Mackenzie Mbako and would be coached by Will Wade. And the theme of Riley's misery is going to be really good this upcoming year in NC State.
You
I would
could
buy it.
you could talk me into that.
I would buy it. Yeah.
You could
I
talk
don't
me into
know.
that.
I don't know who NC State's big man is going to be, but I would be like pretty in with it. And they also have Quadir Copeland. Like between him, I feel like there's one other player who they bring in that's really good. Can't remember off the top. They're bringing in like a fringe
They
five-star
got they're
guard.
getting like Sincere Parker too, right?
Yeah, and Matthew Abel, who's the incoming freshman, top 30 kid. Like there are pieces they already have in place, and I think if they can just get one of Mbako and Darian Reed, maybe even they get both, they just kind of feel like Will Wade guys. Like you know how he has like the sort of positionless on the wing, force a lot of turnovers, play fast. I'm not completely selling my Mbako stock yet. I think getting out of Bloomington's a good move for him. And I was a big Darian Reed fan in high school. Like maybe he can find something in his second year of college. So again, they gotta get at least one of those guys to merit it. But I think there's a framework in place. There's a vision set where NC State can be really good.
You might notice there's a lot of lights on behind me. There's a big ring light I'm using to record this. You want to know why those lights stay on? Because of Underdog, because of these ad reads, people.
Yeah, we heard your feedback. You're annoyed that we keep putting underdog ads in the middle of our videos. Well, guess what? We got to keep the lights on and we need some people to sign up for Underdog Fantasy. If you like these videos, if you want us to keep making videos, sign up with Underdog Fantasy, use promo code SLEEPERS, and they actually have an awesome offer for you. You can receive up to $1,000 in bonus credits. 50% of your first deposit will be distributed in bonus credits, and you get a free pick. And Cart, I got a pick with Underdog Fantasy for this weekend that I'm already eyeing. We got the Pistons and the Knicks, first playoff series in a while for our favorite team. Cade Cunningham over 27 and a half points. I'm taking higher than that for my pick with Underdog. Promo code SLEEPERS. Sign up with Underdog Fantasy. It helps the show. It helps us keep making these videos for you. Back to the show. I see
I
the
like
vision.
that shot.
Yeah, I see the
I'm
vision.
I'm okay with that. I would take a shot for Creighton, especially if Creighton get because I think they got a visit from Blake Harper. Not sure if they get him, but like Blake Harper, Josh Dix, Owen Freeman, they got some international guys. They got like Trout back. Did they? Who else did they get? The freshman lad, McAndrew. I
Oh yeah,
like him a
McAndrew's
lot.
right. Yeah,
I go
McAndrew's
Creighton.
right.
That'd probably be my favorite, honestly, of the outside the club looking in boys.
Creighton currently in the club per Heat Checks consensus
Are
preseason top
they?
25. Yeah, 21st.
That's basically outside the club. I'll let it slide.
They're like in the know.
Oh, sorry. We're looking at consent. I was looking literally at Heat Check.
Oh, I mean that's fair too. They're not in everybody's poll, so that's fair. I got two. Number one, obligatory Illinois mention. I don't know who's going to be on the team or why or how cheap they are. But I do think Tom Ivisic is really good. I think they return more than most teams in the country, let alone like more than most normal Illinois teams. Boswell and Ivisic, and they might even try and bring some of the bench guys back. I don't know. I just trust Brad Underwood. He's always going to put a top 25-ish team out there, even if they're outside of it. And they're outside of it right now. My actual answer is Memphis. If they get Haggerty back, and I actually like some of the other shit they're trying to do. It might be Doug and Haggerty together, and I think that'll work.
Could I actually do my favorite answer based on the consensus?
Yes.
After I do a double check to make sure they're not actually in there. Baylor.
Tunde.
Wow.
Tunde.
Actually, Baylor's not. Baylor's had some really nice
I like
moves.
Agben. I like the ads. I'm a big fan of the ads.
They got who was they just added someone today that I really like, but the name is escaping me.
Dan Skillings the other day.
Dan
Is that him?
Skillins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm in
And
on
now,
that.
like being released from the chains of a Wes Miller offense, that's got to be good for the soul.
Facts.
I agree. All
Is
right.
there any part of you that's like kind of intrigued by Indiana
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
with Tate Connerway, Tuck, and
Yeah.
Lamar Wilkerson? I think there's definitely a chance they get in there.
Yeah. They're going to be fun to watch and like an actual threat, and that feels weird.
Mhm.
That is gonna be weird.
Fun exercise.